Have you ever had one of those days where it seems like everything that you touched collapsed, fell apart, it didn't work, and then to top it all off, you had somebody say, "Is this really what you should be doing? Maybe you shouldn't be doing this type of business. Maybe you should be doing this other business, or maybe you should get a job." It seems that when things aren't going quite as expected, folks who love us and care about us have opinions. And I call this goop. It's good opinions of other people. And we should take in good opinions of other people because sometimes they can see what we can't see. But sometimes good opinions are just that, they're opinions. They're not fact, they're not based in reality, they're based off their perception. And as an entrepreneur, you well know, we're kind of cut from a different cloth, do things a little bit differently. And so, not satisfied with a 9 to 5 job, not satisfied with working for someone else, not satisfied with things remaining the same. Usually, these other people, these good people, are satisfied with that. And so, they're looking at life from that perspective. They are seeing things from the perspective of risk, not understanding that being employed by an employer who can let you go at any time is more risky than having a bunch of clients, right? It's just funny. In my life, what I've seen is right before something takes off is when I get the most resistance from others. And I just want to be an encouragement to you, right? So obviously on this channel, I talk a lot about business, how to grow your business, how to earn more revenue, which ultimately, hopefully, should make you more profit, and how to reduce the hours that you put in. I'll talk about building assets on this, income producing assets. And that's what I've been doing for the last year, is creating a bunch of income producing assets. Now, are they producing the kind of income that I was desiring at this point? Sort of. Right now, I think they're fine. Other people looking at it, though, is like, Chad, you've put in all this work, you put in all this effort, and it's not really affecting your bank account. Like, your bank account's fine, I understand that, but it's not increasing from these efforts that you put in. But they're looking at it as working for hours for dollars, right? You put in some hours, you should get some money back out. But as I say so often, that's not how the wealthy business owners operate. They put in hours to build assets. And then over time, those assets produce income. And yes, if you can create an asset that produces income right away, then great. Let's, definitely do that. But sometimes assets take a little bit of time to create, take a while to get going. I mean, like this YouTube channel, I have just 1,300 subscribers, I guess. 1,300 subscribers. Some of my videos will get thousands of views, only a couple. Most are a couple hundred. And then, recently it's less than 100. But that's all right. What I'm trying to figure out is what resonates with people. The couple hundred who are watching my videos on and off, and the core 50 or so that are watching most of them. I don't know what I should do to improve this channel, but I made a commitment to create 2 videos a week for 5 years. And we're in August, and that's when I started last year. So I'm 20% of the way through my commitment. And I'm going to keep doing it. Even if nobody watches the videos right now, that's okay. Because I know in the future, there will be people that watch these videos. But it even isn't just about the YouTube channel or these videos or even me. It's really about growing your business in a way that serves you. So listening to the opinions of other people is fine. And in fact, it's helpful. But just be careful on whose opinions they are. Are they living the life that you want to live? Right? Are you further along in life than they are? If you are, then maybe you don't need to listen to them when it comes to that specific slice of life. Now, if there's other areas in life that are further along than you are, then you should definitely listen and figure out what's working for them and how you can make changes in your life. But for me, the people that are suggesting I do otherwise, I have more wealth than any of them, which is fine. Doesn't necessarily matter one way or the other. It's just a matter of what they're seeing is a level of income, or like they're over this last year and they're concerned, like, well, Chad, are you going to be okay? Well, I'll be fine. I'll be fine. Thanks. So it comes from a matter of concern. But my whole point is this. If you know in your bones that you're on the right path, then keep at it. Now, that being said, if there's something where it's like, I know this is what I'm supposed to be doing, but man, this struggle's hard. It shouldn't be this difficult. It shouldn't be so problematic. It should be easier. I should be able to figure this thing out better or whatever. Then maybe you might need to get some help. And that's totally fine. So whether that's help as an assistant, help as for bringing an employee, help as bringing in some other team member as a contractor, help of using tools or AIs, or help of bringing in a business coach. You may need to take one of those actions, okay, in order to help you out, to help you succeed quicker. Now, I actually provide coaching services. I don't talk about a whole lot because usually it's on the back end of things. But if there's something that you think I can help you out with, feel free to reach out and you can shoot me an email. I don't typically do one-on-one coaching, but I'm thinking of starting up another group coaching program. So if you're interested in that, you can hit me up. Email's in the channel description. You go to YouTube, the channel, click on description, click more, and you can actually affirm you're not a robot and get my email address. You can shoot me an email if you'd be interested in working together. And I'll see if I can, help you out. But the main thing I want to do today is just provide encouragement, because other people's goals are not necessarily your goals, and other people's expectations are not necessarily your expectations. And even if you have a bunch of people in your ear saying that what you're doing doesn't make sense and that you need to stop, just look at internally and determine if you're on the right path, even if it doesn't look like you are. Because if you know in your heart of hearts that this is what you should be doing, then just keep at it. Because it'd be sad to know that you're only a few feet away from mining that gold and you walked away and walked out of the mine. Right? So obviously sometimes you have to pivot. Sometimes things have to change. And getting outside perspectives can definitely help that. Just be careful whose perspective you're getting. So that's all I have for you today. I will say this. You might want to check out my next video. It's thumbnails never quit something. And what is that something? Well, it's sort of what we've been talking about today, but I'm going to leave it as that with a cliffhanger for you. It's a particular word, and it changed my day that day, but it's something I keep in mind. And even during this time where you have folks who are meaning well, but they're like, you need to change course. Maybe you do, but maybe you don't. But regardless, you need the word that's in this video. So I hope you enjoy your day. And there are good opinions of other people. Sometimes they should be heeded. Other times they shouldn't. If I can help you out in any way, shoot me an email. Let me know. But I'll see you in this next video. Never quit something.